If you're just joining, welcome to Warriors Digest. Appreciate you all being here. We do live streams for games and stuff, break down everything. Not a lot to break down here. Pretty self-explanatory. Warriors dominated. Why did they dominate? I mean, the Lakers played 8 people. They played yesterday. They played an overtime game in Phoenix. They weren't going to play their starters. Their starters really didn't play a crazy amount last night either. So this was expected. But M. Lewis was a minus 55. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. What matters, though, is let's focus on our team, the Warriors. Someone asked earlier, hey, what's going to happen with this roster? Rowe, Knox, and Hinson didn't get in. They're all on training camp contracts. So you know what that tells you? What does that tell you? They're not going to be making this team. Hinson and Rowe will probably go down to the G League team. Knox, if he wants G League, maybe they give it to him. Or maybe they let him go because they want youngsters in the G League they can grow with. And then Knox can find a regular season team. Minus 55 as well. Yeah. Are you going to live stream regular season games? Yes, sir. We're going to do a live stream for the first game of the season. Then thereafter, the big games for sure, we'll do stuff like this. Absolutely love it. The big thing, so you see Green with 2 points, but he had 5 assists really in that first quarter. He did not play the second half. Looked really good on defense, was very active, was leading the team as a point forward, played great. Kuminga, he made 1 3. It was a contested 3, but he went 7 of 11 from the field. That's what we need. He started at the 3. Wiggins started at the 2. So if Wiggins is at the 3, if he's at that wing shooting guard position, he needs to score 17 points. Played fine. Curry did not play because he jammed his finger in pregame. The same finger he hurt a week ago. No need to push it. No need to push it. Melton got the start. Interesting was Melton, not Brandin. So I think this also proves that Brandin is going to be your backup point guard. That's his slot. Wiggins is getting his feet under him after being sick in this preseason. Did very well. Got some minutes throughout the game. Played the fourth quarter a bit. Trayce Jackson-Davis, starting center. Everyone did well as a starter. No complaints. Speaking of Brandin, look at this. He was a plus 39. That is wild. 16 points, 2 of 7 from 3. He made an open 3. He missed some 3s. He's got to be more efficient shooting his 3. Hield 4 of 8 from 3. And then you got, he was 6 of 15 from the field, though. What I like to see, though, is Brandon's taking those shots. He wore the mask, playing first game after breaking his nose. He looked fine. No issues. 18,000 fans watching a preseason game. Lakers Warriors, crazy. Rebounding, nothing crazy jumps out. Assist-wise, great to see Anderson with 5 assists, Hield with 4. If Hield can continue to do those assists, that will only open up him when he's doing the pick and pop shots. Post came in, 2 of 2 from 3. He will not be playing. He'll be a two-way player, but it's great to see. Pods, great call out, Rio. 0 turnovers. Lakers are going to sign Caitlin Clark and waive Bronny James. Burn. Nothing else. Let me know if you see anything really stands out here. Turnovers, Hield with 4. That's got to diminish a bit. If we go to this team stats, we've been averaging 45% from 3. Today, 36%. 17 made. At halftime, we had 5. Warriors had 5. And then we made 8 in the second half. They made 2. Great. Good to see. Kerr wants us around 53s a game. Did not need to happen today because we were just killing their second G League team, slashing, easy buckets, getting around them, so no need. Free throw percentage, 85%. Great to see. 17 of 20 from the line. Give him a clap. That is needed. That is great. We look at our rebounding. Again, we don't have size, nor did they today. They out-rebounded us. Bit of a concern. Turnovers, my benchmark, you hear me say all the time, 15. And we had 13 turnovers. Points conceded off of turnovers, 36. Now, this got outrageous in the second half, especially that fourth quarter. It was much closer throughout the game, but they had 28 turnovers. So again, you're playing G Leaguers. Steve Kerr, I talked about that in his interview between third and fourth quarter. Dude, we're not playing a first team. We know it. We should be doing it. The focus is what matters. Points in the paint. We don't have a big man. 68-36. Massive for us. Absolutely massive. But again, it's not because we were posting up or winning those big man type of plays. It was just turnovers, fast breaks, getting on it. 34 fast break points. Largest lead, 58. 2 points away from 60. I'm sure JJ Redick will not be happy about that. But this is a great win. If we look overall at this Warriors team again, I'm going to the bottom. Preseason started in Hawaii. Why did they go to Hawaii? Because this is a brand new team. They wanted to do like what do you call it? Summer camp. Let's get away from where we're used to, San Francisco, with new players, Melton, Hield, Anderson, Waters, the rookies. Let's bring our team together. And they had a great training camp in Hawaii, and they won against the Clippers. Lindy Waters game-winning 3. Go watch my reaction. It was crazy. Then you go to Sacramento, and then you play Sacramento. You win those games. A little bit closer. Maybe we should have lost, but you pulled them out. We saw the depth of our team. Pistons game, you should win. And then Lakers in Vegas, you win. And here. So you go 6-0 in preseason. The last time the Warriors won 5 preseason games, 2022. Championship. 2017. Championship. 2015. Championship. Yes, we almost lost to the Clippers, but we didn't. And that's what matters, is they pulled it through. So this team chemistry is off the chart. I've said this a couple times, is Draymond, punch, pool. That season was lost, that moment in training camp when that happened. The team chemistry was off. And you don't want to be around people that you don't like. And say it's personal life, work-life environment, you're not going to play well as a team. So the fact that we're 6-0, and look how much fun they're having together. When you win, it's fun. When you lose, it's not. So the question is, if we're not getting people together and we start losing games, people aren't playing the amount that they want because there's so much depth on this team, what's going to happen? That's what matters. You look at our first 5 games. At Portland should be a win. At Utah should be a win. Versus the Pelicans, twice, back-to-back nights, that's tough. I say you win 1 or 2 of those games. And then at the versus the Clippers should be a win too, especially without Kawhi. Warriors should easily go 4-1 in the first 5. I, again, have this right here. I'm going to do a full video about this in a couple days so we can go over this again and again. Broke down everything about win and loss, how they should do it. I have us going 4-1 in the first 5, ending 49-31. Yes, we're missing 2 games because they haven't made 2 games due to the NBA Cup. Depending if you make the semifinals or finals, they'll just schedule 2 more games. I'm not trying to get deep into it, but there's 2 more games left that have not been scheduled. What matters, though, is the Warriors are 6-0 in preseason. We look really good. The first October should be nice. And then when you go on the road, we have a big test to start in November. At Houston, who should be better. Wizards should be a loss. The Celtics game is going to be massive. Last time we went to Boston, we got destroyed. And what happened this summer? Steve Kerr, the head coach of Team USA. Jason Tatum, Team USA player, did not play a lot. Got benched. Boston is going to be ruthless. Absolutely ruthless to us. That game is going to be wild. Cleveland is good. Thunder, first team in the West last year. And then you have the Mavericks. Klay Thompson coming back. NBA Cup game. Grizzlies back with Ja. This stretch from November 2nd to November 15th will tell us a lot about this team. And you can know at Warriors Digest, we're going to break it all down for you, keep you updated, live streams, everything in between. So let's stay together, folks. Subscribe, and I'll keep you updated on everything you need to know. Whew. It's been fun. It's been a fun preseason. If we go down the list of players, look at this team. Again, as I mentioned, Hinson, Rowe, you're going to probably go down to G League. Knox won't probably go to G League. I think he'll get cut and he'll try to sign with an NBA team. If he doesn't, then he'll go G League, go play in Europe. Spencer Beekman and Post will stay as two-way players, and your 1 through 14 are where you're at. There's nobody on this first apron space who can come in because we don't have enough money. So I don't expect any roster movement. Moody, I put out a video today. Go take a look at it on this contract extension. They're talking about 13 to 15 million. Shams went on ESPN today and talked about Kuminga. That video I will have coming out tomorrow breaking it down is not close to his contract extension with the Warriors. The money's too far apart. We're going to break that down. Curry, you're starting 1. Wiggins will be starting at 2 or 3. Draymond starting at 4. Melton will be your backup 2, backup 1. GP2 will be coming in as your backup 1 or 2. Hield will be coming in as a 2, 6-man off the bench. I did a full video breaking this down. Kerr loves his scoring off the bench. Loves the fact that Buddy can come in and help give you those non-Curry minutes and give you real scoring. Anderson will be Dre's backup. Looney will be backing up Trayce Jackson-Davis. Kuminga, you're starting 3. Brandon's your backup point guard. Moody, hopefully he gets 25-ish minutes a game. He could be your 2, 3, or maybe even a 4 in a small ball lineup. Waters will only come in when they really need scoring, which sucks. He's proven he deserves more. Santos won't get playing time. So that is a pretty good breakdown of this team. Let me stop sharing my screen, go to the chat. Lakers are going this side. We said that. Kind of like how Anderson plays. Guy's super smart on and off the ball. That's why they call him slow-mo. He plays great, solid defense. He's not going to cost you the game. He may not win you the game, but he's the right place at the right time. He's a perfect Warriors player. I'm not going to jump the gun on championship stuff. I like how our team plays. I agree. No need to jump the gun on championship stuff. We're 6-0 in preseason. Did we play the best teams? No. Did we play teams who played their best players? No. But it's building blocks for this team. Something to be excited about as a fan base. Something to show what we have. And I think it shows that this shooting threes, wings, there's potential here. New coach in Terry Stotts. New coach in Jerry Stackhouse. Steve Kerr. We're seeing this build together. Anderson fixed his jump shot. Looks nice. Who's your top team in the West and top team in the East? Man, your spreadsheet is super professional. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love my spreadsheets. So let's just go to this really quickly. NBA standings. Let me share my screen. So if we look at teams, oops, wrong screen. Let me blow this up. Knicks obviously got better. Traded away Randall for Cat. They got Mikal Bridges. This team will be a top 2 in the East. Heat will probably be in that 6 to 8 range, depending how they perform. Jimmy Butler, his health. Celtics will be a top 2 team. So look at the Knicks and Celtics top 2. Pistons will be at the bottom. Bulls will be near the bottom. Raptors near the bottom. Sixers will depend on Embiid's health. We talked about this earlier in the stream about Embiid not playing back-to-backs. I think it's smart. If they make the playoffs and they have Maxey, George, and Embiid all healthy and roaring, they're going to be tough out no matter what seed they're in. So I think they're top 4. Pacers will be top 5. Wizards bottom. Hornets bottom. Magic top 5. Bucks with Doc Rivers at the helm for full season. Lillard and Giannis together. I think they'll be fine. I think they'll be top 7, top 6. Again, it's health. Hawks, play-in. Nets, maybe play-in. Cleveland, top 8. Wizards, down in the bottom. They're going to be terrible. Jordan Poole, sorry, bro. If you look at the Warriors, only team to be undefeated in preseason. Again, that means nothing, but it also means something. Look at the Kings. They're 0-5. But it's because the Kings don't have any depth, it feels like. They're starting 5. Sabonis, DeMar DeRozan, De'Aaron Fox, Keegan Murray, whoever they want their 5th to be. Then you have Malik Monk coming off the bench. They're going to be really good in the regular season when they're playing a bunch of minutes. Denver will be a top 3. Jamal Murray looks like he's back to his old self to a degree. Mavericks with Klay Thompson. They may start the season bad because Luka's been coming iffy, coming off that injury, but they should be there at the end. Pelicans with DeJounte Murray. I think it comes down to Zion's health, so they could be anywhere. Last year, they were at the top of the West, and they fell down. Lakers will be playing. Spurs will make it. Wolves will be a top 5 team still, I think. Suns will be in that 5 to 8 range. Memphis should be a lot better this year because Ja Morant is not suspended, and hopefully he doesn't get hurt. I hate wishing injuries. Utah will make it. Portland will make it. Houston will be in that play-in space. Clippers, I don't think they make it because Kawhi's hurt and they lost Paul George. OKC is a top 2 team again. So Warriors, again, I have Warriors. If you look at my schedule, they're a 49-win team, potentially 50 or 51. That puts you, based off of last year, as a top 5 team in the West. Now, they get to the finals. That's a different story because playoff basketball is all about half-court basketball. And we see the Warriors half-court basketball is very tough because what's our issue? We don't have size. Going against a Rudy Gobert, a Cat, who's obviously in the East now, Nikola Jokic, Nurkic, with the Suns. OKC, they have Hardenstein now. Spurs, if they somehow make the playoffs, they got Wemby. You got Chet with OKC. We just don't match up well against big players in a half-court playoff game. That's very tough for us. Very tough. I heard that TJG grew a couple inches. Is that true? I don't know. Trayce Jackson-Davis height. 6'9" is his official height. Dude, I wish I could grow a half inch still. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? If you've been on this live stream the past since almost 3 hours now, I appreciate y'all. Starting to get late. So again, if you're new, Warriors Digest, we do live streams. We break down Warriors news. I will have a video coming out about Kuminga's contract tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. I cannot walk on water. Chris Angel can, though. I like to drink water out of my Gatorade bottle. So the summation is Warriors 6-0 in preseason. We look good. It's just preseason. Don't get too high. But the team chemistry, fantastic. Our ability to pass, fantastic. Our ability to move, fantastic. Defense can tighten up a bit. That usually comes as the season goes on. But I really love our team chemistry. Andy, thank you for being here. Subscribe, and you'll see my channel much more. I appreciate that. Devon, appreciate you, Randy. I watch your videos every day after work. Devon, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Anything that you guys want from me, again, just comment. I read all the comments. The ones that aren't that are like engaging, I respond back to. And I love to read the comments. I love to hear your feedback, positive or negative. Someone commented a couple days ago, like, yo, from your first video, like 8 months ago to now, your pacing, the way you speak, the way you communicate, I see it differently, and I appreciate it. So I love everything that you guys provide me in the comments. Ravi, thank you for the compliment as well. Great night to be a Warriors fan. I'm going to say good night to everybody, or good morning wherever you may be in the world. Thank you for being with us. Please subscribe to Warriors Digest. Support me. Support the channel. Support Digest Media. And I will see you on the next video. And be on the lookout. First game is Wednesday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. And we'll have a live stream for that, and we'll do this again. Appreciate everybody. Have a great day.